Hey everybody, it's Scully. So, it's come to my attention that it's probably been about a year since I last posted a video. Everybody's probably wondering where I've been the past year and what I've been up to. The whole purpose of this particular video is that I had made a video like this before, but I took it down because I was ashamed about what people would think, and it's a little controversial for some people. But I wanted to try this again. For those of you that don't already know, I came out as non-binary probably a couple years ago. That video has since been taken down because, like I said, I was ashamed. But I wanted to try this again. So yes, I am non-binary. In my case, also gender fluid. And what that means is that I identify as both male and female. I have traits, I have masculine and feminine traits. I present as female, as you've probably noticed. I was biologically born female, female parts, all that stuff. But in terms of my gender, since my gender and sex are separate, I feel that I identify as both male and female. I came out at work recently, and I figure since I was brave enough to come out at work, I might as well come out to you guys again and let you know that that is still the case. I kind of, I have a different sense of style based on the video. I feel different based on the day. I feel different around different people, and that's something I've kind of noticed really the majority of my life. It wasn't something I was very aware of when I was, a teenager, a kid, that kind of stuff. But it was kind of peeking its head there. I just didn't quite really make sense of it until I got older. Because I didn't really know what that stuff was back then. I just knew that, like, when I was a kid, I liked playing with Barbie dolls, and I liked playing with G.I. Joes. I liked playing with Legos and Hot Wheels, but I also liked playing with dolls. And there were times I would look in the mirror. Sometimes I would see a girl. Sometimes I would see a boy. And I didn't always know why. And it was very subtle. I just assumed that I was a girl, and I just had masculine traits, and maybe I was a tomboy or something. But as I got older, I felt like I wanted to experiment with certain things, and I just felt like the way I saw myself was different than how other people see themselves. And so I'm to the point now in my life that I choose to embrace it. I don't want to be afraid anymore. I don't want to spend the rest of my life hating myself because I'm different from everybody else. I don't know how much of it is connected to, because I have, mental illnesses. I have OCD, I have bipolar disorder, I have anxiety. I don't know if I have autism or not. I've been tested for it before, but it came back inconclusive. I have since been suspicious that I probably have it, because I was tested when I was a small child too, and again, it just kind of came back kind of inconclusive. So at this point, I really don't know, and it's expensive to get tested and stuff. Maybe I'll get tested for it again sometime. I don't know, but at this point, I'm just to the point in my life. I'm 33 years old. I'm not getting any younger. I want to love myself the way I am. I want to have self-love. And that was the point of me making this video, is I wanted to be honest about my identity and coming out and everything. But I also wanted to be a big advocate for self-love and loving yourself the way that you are. Because you only have one life, and you really should be yourself. Because there's only one of you in the entire world, and everybody else is already taken. So just be yourself. So, yeah, in regards to what I've been up to for the past year, I've just kind of been out and about, just living my life, just, I don't know, work during the week, and then I still have my hobbies, like my video games and stuff like that, but just kind of same old, same old. I feel like it's been very hard to get to the end of the day sometimes, and yeah, still trying to manage my illnesses to the best of my ability, which is not easy, but I still continue to be an advocate for mental illness, and I still want to make content for you guys and hopefully get back into that. Now that I've made my first video in at least a year here, hopefully I can provide some insight on other stuff. I don't really know what my next video is going to be about, but hopefully I have time to kind of come up with some idea for that. Yeah, I guess I kind of had some stuff going on with my mental illnesses that made me extremely avoidant, and I'm working on that. I'm still in therapy. I see not one but two therapists. I've seen one since I was, gosh, probably since I was 16. That was 17 years ago. So I've seen that therapist for quite a long time. The other I've seen for the last couple of years since I was hospitalized. And she's really cool. So, it's nice having two therapists that I can kind of bounce back and forth between. And then I have a psychiatrist too that manages my medication. So with all that, I have a lot of support, and I have my family and friends and people that are there for me, which I really appreciate. And then I have all of you guys who have supported my channel this whole time, even though I've been kind of MIA the last year or so. So for those of you that have been there, thank you for your support, and thank you for following my channel despite me being kind of inactive for the past year or so. So that's really all that's been going on. I just wanted to kind of update you on what's been going on. So until next time, have a good day, guys.